Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome to all of you seeking a haven of tranquility in today's hectic world. Are you ready to embark on a transformative journey towards inner peace and mental mastery? In a world that increasingly feels like it's spinning out of control, with demands pulling us in every direction and the constant barrage of information, finding your center can seem like an almost impossible task. The stress, the anxiety, the overwhelm, it's a common experience, but it doesn't have to be your reality. But what if you could tap into a wellspring of inner calm, turning the chaos into a serene oasis, simply by harnessing the power of your mind? What if you could develop the mental resilience to navigate even the most turbulent storms of life with unwavering grace and poise? Today, we're thrilled to unveil a potent blend of ancient wisdom and modern scientific understanding. We're diving deep into the timeless secrets of Buddhism, seamlessly fused with cutting-edge insights from neuroscience and psychology to provide you with a comprehensive guide on how to master your mental landscape. Prepare to transform stress into serenity, turmoil into tranquility, and reactivity into mindful responsiveness. Together, we'll explore 7 powerful and practical lessons designed to stabilize your spirit, cultivate inner peace, and equip you with the tools to calm your mind, no matter what challenges life throws your way. Join us on this profound and deeply personal journey towards inner peace, where every conscious breath brings you closer to mastering the art of calm. Discover the timeless wisdom that has anchored the souls of sages and seekers for centuries, and learn how it can revolutionize your own response to stress, transforming you from a reactor to a resilient creator of your own inner world. Let's dive deep into practices that have empowered generations and see how they can reshape your mindset, enhance your emotional well-being, and lead you to a life of greater purpose and fulfillment. Embrace this extraordinary opportunity to cultivate a fortress of peace within your mind, a sanctuary of calm that no external force can penetrate. As you learn to navigate the inevitable storms of life with unwavering grace and poise, you'll discover a newfound sense of freedom, empowerment, and joy. Master the art of cognitive distance, observing your thoughts like clouds. Cognitive distance, a fundamental yet often overlooked mental skill, involves cultivating the ability to step back from your immediate thoughts and emotions. Imagine yourself as an objective observer, gently detaching from the internal chatter and viewing your thoughts and feelings as if they were separate from your direct experience, much like watching clouds drift across the vast expanse of the sky. This profound shift in perspective allows you to recognize that your thoughts are not absolute truths or unshakable realities, but rather mere products of your mind, transient mental events that do not necessarily dictate reality or compel you to act in a certain way. This understanding is crucial for breaking free from the grip of negative thought patterns and reducing the emotional reactivity that often fuels stress and anxiety. Imagine, for instance, that you're facing a critical work deadline. The thought, "I'm going to fail, I'll never get this done on time," may arise, triggering a cascade of stress hormones and fueling a sense of panic. However, with cognitive distance, you can consciously observe that thought without immediately identifying with it. You can say to yourself, there's the thought that I might fail," acknowledging its presence without allowing it to hijack your emotional state. This simple act of mental separation creates space between you and your thoughts, giving you the freedom to choose your response rather than being swept away by the tide of negativity. This mental separation is vital because it helps you understand that your thoughts are just one component of your broader mental landscape. They are not commands demanding immediate obedience, but rather mere suggestions or interpretations of reality. This realization can dramatically alter how you interact with your thoughts, particularly during moments of heightened stress or emotional distress. Typically, a stressful thought might trigger an automatic emotional and physiological response, as if the thought were a true and accurate representation of reality. Your heart might race, your palms may sweat, and your mind may become consumed with worry. However, with cognitive distance, you can consciously recognize these thoughts for what they truly are, simply possibilities, interpretations, or stories that your mind is creating, not necessarily facts or certainties. By consistently practicing this essential skill, you can begin to lessen the intensity and impact that stressful thoughts have on your emotions and physical body. You'll learn to observe your thoughts with a sense of detachment and curiosity, rather than judgment or immediate identification. For example, if you find yourself consumed by the thought that something terrible might happen to a loved one, cognitive distance allows you to consider this thought with a sense of mindful awareness. Instead of reacting with overwhelming anxiety, fear, or panic, which would be a typical response if you were fully absorbed by the thought, you can approach the situation with a calm, rational, and balanced perspective. You can gently assess the likelihood of the bad event occurring, considering the available evidence, evaluating the potential impact, and exploring constructive ways to prepare or mitigate any potential harm, all while maintaining a sense of inner peace and equanimity. Mastering the art of cognitive distance doesn't just reduce your levels of stress and anxiety, it significantly enhances your overall emotional resilience and mental well-being. It empowers you to face challenges with a clear, calm, and focused mind, making decisions based on a balanced assessment of available information, rather than being swayed by transient, emotionally charged thoughts and feelings. This invaluable skill is particularly useful in high-pressure environments, such as competitive workplaces, demanding academic settings, or intense interpersonal relationships, where immediate, emotionally driven reactions can often lead to costly mistakes, regrettable overreactions, and strained relationships. By diligently cultivating cognitive distance, you equip yourself with a powerful mental buffer that allows for thoughtful and deliberate responses, strategic thinking, and a consistently calm demeanor, even in the face of significant adversity. Actionable steps for cultivating cognitive distance. Mindful observation. Throughout the day, take moments to simply observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Notice their fleeting nature, how they arise and pass away like clouds in the sky. Labeling thoughts. When a stressful thought arises, try labeling it with a simple descriptor such as worrying thought or critical thought. This helps create distance between you and the thought. Thought records. Keep a journal where you record your stressful thoughts, the emotions they trigger, and the evidence for and against them. This can help you see the irrationality of some thoughts. Cognitive reframing. Challenge negative thoughts by asking yourself if there are alternative, more positive, or realistic ways to view the situation. Mindfulness meditation. Regular meditation practice can help you develop the ability to observe your thoughts and feelings with greater detachment and acceptance. Activate your prefrontal cortex to override the limbic system, your brain's wise leader. Activating your prefrontal cortex, PFC, involves consciously engaging the region of your brain that's primarily responsible for rational thinking, logical reasoning, problem solving, decision making, and executive functions. By intentionally activating your PFC, you can effectively allow it to take precedence over the limbic system, the more primitive part of your brain that's primarily responsible for emotions, instincts, and immediate reactions. This conscious activation of the PFC is absolutely crucial, particularly during stressful and challenging situations, because the limbic system tends to dominate, triggering emotional reactions, impulsive behaviors, and irrational decisions that might not be in your long-term best interest. Think of your prefrontal cortex as a wise and compassionate leader, guiding you through life's complexities with clarity, foresight, and emotional intelligence. The PFC is capable of assessing situations logically, weighing the potential consequences of different actions, and planning a thoughtful and strategic course of action. It excels at evaluating the long-term implications of immediate decisions, inhibiting impulsive behaviors, regulating intense emotions, and guiding you towards choices that align with your values and goals. For instance, when you're faced with a high-pressure situation, such as a crucial job interview, a critical meeting with your boss, or a potentially contentious conversation with a loved one, intentionally activating your prefrontal cortex empowers you to remain calm, think clearly, and respond eloquently. Instead of succumbing to debilitating nerves, overwhelming anxiety, or stress-induced impulsive reactions, you can draw upon the PFC's capacity for reason, logic, and emotional regulation to effectively activate this essential area of your brain and enhance its influence over your emotional responses. It's vital to consistently practice techniques that strengthen cognitive function and promote emotional regulation. These practices include engaging in complex problem-solving activities. Regularly challenge your mind with puzzles, strategic games, or complex tasks that require focused attention and critical thinking. Practicing mindfulness meditation regularly. Mindfulness meditation strengthens the neural connections between the prefrontal cortex and the limbic system, making it easier to manage emotional responses in a calm and rational manner. Prioritizing time for planning and reflective practices. Set aside dedicated time for thoughtful planning, goal setting, and reflective activities, allowing your PFC to guide your actions with intention and purpose. Learning new skills and challenging your comfort zone. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities, such as learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or mastering a new skill, challenges your brain and strengthens the PFC. Furthermore, developing healthy lifestyle habits that promote optimal brain health is essential for ensuring that your prefrontal cortex is in peak condition to take command during moments of intense stress and emotional volatility. These habits include prioritizing adequate sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night, as sleep deprivation impairs PFC function and increases limbic system activity. Maintaining a nutritious and balanced diet. Consume a diet rich in brain-boosting nutrients, such as omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and B vitamins to support PFC function. Engaging in regular physical exercise. Regular physical activity increases blood flow to the brain and stimulates the release of neurotrophic factors, which support the growth and function of PFC neurons. By routinely practicing these techniques and consciously nurturing your brain health, you effectively train your prefrontal cortex to kick into gear when you need it the most, allowing you to skillfully override the often overpowering emotional responses triggered by the limbic system. This profound shift not only aids in managing stress, anxiety, and reactivity, but also significantly improves your overall ability to focus your attention, make well-informed decisions, think critically under pressure, and navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and wisdom. Actionable steps to activate your prefrontal cortex. Mindfulness meditation. Practice daily mindfulness meditation to strengthen the connection between the PFC and limbic system. Strategic games. Engage in activities like chess, Sudoku, or complex strategy games. Problem solving. Challenge yourself with complex tasks or puzzles. Deliberate planning. Spend time planning your day or week, setting goals, and strategizing how to achieve them. Brain-healthy lifestyle. Prioritize sleep, nutrition, and exercise. Use neuroplasticity to rewire stress responses, your brain's incredible adaptability. Neuroplasticity refers to your brain's remarkable and lifelong ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, pruning existing ones, and altering the strength of synaptic connections. This incredible adaptability allows the brain to adjust its activities in response to new situations, environmental changes, learning experiences, and even conscious efforts to modify thought patterns and behaviors. In the context of stress management, neuroplasticity essentially empowers you to actively rewire your brain's automatic and habitual responses to stress, transforming your default reactions from anxiety, fear, and reactivity into healthier, more adaptive, and more resilient neural pathways. Think of your brain as a dynamic and ever-evolving landscape. Like a gardener tending to their garden, you can consciously cultivate new neural pathways and prune away old, unproductive ones, shaping your brain into a powerful ally in managing stress and promoting well-being. When you repeatedly practice new behaviors, cultivate positive thought patterns, and engage in stress-reducing techniques, particularly during stressful situations, you actively reinforce specific neural pathways while simultaneously weakening others. This process is akin to forging a new trail through a dense forest. The first time you venture down the path, it may be overgrown and difficult to navigate. However, the more you travel it, the more established it becomes, the easier it is to follow, and the more readily it comes to mind as a viable route. For instance, if you habitually react to stress with overwhelming anxiety, constant worry, or debilitating fear, These responses have become your brain's well-trodden and deeply ingrained neural pathways. However, by consciously choosing to approach stressful situations with techniques such as deep breathing exercises, mindfulness meditation, positive self-talk, or cognitive reframing, you begin to create and actively strengthen new neural pathways that promote calmness, rational thinking, and emotional regulation. To effectively harness the power of neuroplasticity and actively rewire your stress responses, it's crucial to engage in regular practices that deliberately challenge your usual patterns of reacting to stressful stimuli. Consistency and intentionality are key to fostering lasting change in your brain. Some of the most effective techniques for leveraging neuroplasticity to reduce stress and cultivate resilience include mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation encourages an unwavering awareness of the present moment and a non-judgmental acceptance of your thoughts and feelings, allowing you to break free from the cycle of automatic negative thought patterns and develop a greater sense of emotional equanimity. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT techniques. CBT techniques involve actively identifying and challenging irrational or harmful thoughts and beliefs and systematically replacing them with more constructive, realistic, and empowering ones. Learning new skills and engaging in novel activities. Actively engaging in mentally stimulating activities and learning new skills that require sustained concentration, focused attention, and creative problem solving can promote neuroplasticity by fostering the formation and reinforcement of new neural connections. Cultivating positive emotions. Actively practicing gratitude, engaging in acts of kindness, and seeking out experiences that evoke joy and contentment can strengthen neural pathways associated with positive emotions and reduce the dominance of stress-related neural circuits. By consistently and diligently practicing these techniques over time, you not only make your stress responses less automatic and less intense, but you also actively reshape your brain to become more resilient, more flexible, and more adept at managing the inevitable challenges of life. This proactive approach doesn't just help you cope with your current sources of stress, it fundamentally transforms how you respond to future challenges, fostering a more resilient, adaptive, and emotionally balanced mindset that empowers you to thrive in any circumstance. Actionable steps to rewire stress responses. Identify stress triggers. Recognize what situations or thoughts trigger your stress response. Choose a new response. Select a healthier reaction like deep breathing or positive self-talk. Practice regularly. Consistently practice your new response whenever you encounter a stress trigger. Be patient. Neuroplasticity takes time. Be patient and persistent with your practice. Seek support. Consider working with a therapist or coach to guide your rewiring process. Implement the Stoic principle of negative visualization, appreciating what you have. Negative visualization is a profound technique derived from Stoicism, an ancient philosophical tradition that emphasizes the development of self-control, inner strength, and fortitude as the primary means of overcoming destructive emotions and cultivating a life of virtue and tranquility. This transformative practice involves deliberately and intentionally imagining the worst-case scenario or the potential loss of things that you deeply value, such as your health, your relationships, your possessions, or your opportunities. However, the purpose of negative visualization is not to invoke fear, cultivate anxiety, or dwell on the negative aspects of life. Instead, the intention is to cultivate a deeper appreciation for the present moment, enhance your sense of gratitude for what you already possess, and mentally prepare yourself for all possible outcomes, both positive and negative. Think of negative visualization as a proactive mental exercise that strengthens your resilience, reduces your susceptibility to emotional shock, and minimizes the impact of negative events when they inevitably occur. By consciously confronting the possibility of loss and hardship, you can diminish their power over your emotions and cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and equanimity. By regularly visualizing the worst that could realistically happen in various areas of your life, such as failing to complete a project, losing your job, experiencing a financial setback, facing a health challenge, or navigating a personal conflict, you mentally prepare yourself for these potential realities. This proactive mental preparation isn't about dwelling on the negative or wallowing in pessimism. but rather about lessening the emotional shock, the overwhelming anxiety, and the sense of disorientation that might otherwise occur if such events were to suddenly unfold without any prior preparation. The underlying idea is that by familiarizing yourself with the potential for loss, hardship, and failure, these scenarios become less intimidating, less emotionally overwhelming, and easier to handle effectively if they do in fact occur. Moreover, negative visualization fosters a profound and lasting appreciation for your current circumstances, which can significantly enhance your day-to-day contentment, increase your overall sense of well-being, and transform your perspective on life. By vividly imagining life without the things that you often take for granted, such as your good health, your supportive family, your comfortable home, your meaningful work, or your access to basic necessities, you can cultivate a more consistent, sincere, and heartfelt gratitude for these blessings. This shift in perspective can dramatically alter your interaction with the world, leading to a more fulfilling, less fearful, and more purpose-driven existence. You'll find yourself savoring the small moments, cherishing your relationships, and appreciating the simple joys of life with greater intensity and awareness. Practicing this technique can be as simple as taking a few moments each day, perhaps during your morning meditation or before you go to sleep, to consciously contemplate different scenarios in which things do not go as planned. Think through how you would realistically cope with the challenges, what steps you could take to mitigate the negative impact, and what lessons you could learn from the experience. Over time, this proactive practice not only builds emotional resilience, but also equips you with a more balanced, adaptable, and robust approach to life's inevitable unpredictabilities. Engaging in negative visualization also provides invaluable benefits in the decision-making process, as it allows you to anticipate potential complications, weigh the risks and rewards of different courses of action, and effectively strategize responses to unforeseen challenges. This enhanced foresight and strategic thinking can significantly improve your problem-solving skills, reduce impulsivity, and enable you to navigate life's complexities with greater calm, clarity, and wisdom. Actionable steps for negative visualization. Choose an area. Select a specific aspect of your life you value, e.g., health, relationships, job. Imagine loss. Vividly imagine what it would be like to lose that aspect of your life. Reflect on appreciation. After the visualization, reflect on how grateful you are for having it in your life. Prepare for challenges. Consider what steps you can take to protect it or cope with its potential loss. Practice regularly. Integrate this visualization into your daily or weekly routine. Practice the principle of impermanence, embracing change and letting go. The principle of impermanence, also known as anicca in Pali and Sanskrit, is a fundamental concept in Buddhist philosophy that teaches that all conditioned phenomena, without exception, are in a constant state of flux, transformation, and change. Everything you experience, both internally and externally, whether it's your thoughts, your feelings, your sensations, the people around you, the events that unfold in your life, or even the physical world itself, is constantly arising, changing, and passing away. Nothing remains fixed, permanent, or static. Embracing and internalizing this profound concept can dramatically affect how you handle life's inevitable stresses, challenges, and transitions. It fosters a flexible and adaptable mindset, reduces attachment to outcomes, and cultivates a greater sense of inner peace and equanimity. Understanding impermanence helps you realize that no matter how intense, overwhelming, or difficult a situation may seem in the present moment, it is ultimately temporary and subject to change. Even the most challenging circumstances will eventually shift, evolve, and give way to new experiences. For example, feelings of anger, frustration, sadness, grief, or disappointment are not permanent states, but rather transient emotions that will naturally change and evolve over time. These feelings may be intense and overwhelming in the moment, but they are not fixed or unchanging. Like waves in the ocean, they will eventually subside and give way to calmer waters. This awareness can bring immense comfort during tough times, as you recognize that these difficult feelings and circumstances will inevitably pass, and new experiences and opportunities will take their place. It encourages you to adopt a more accepting and patient approach to life's inevitable ups and downs, Moreover, this practice encourages you not to cling too tightly to current circumstances, material possessions, or specific outcomes. By acknowledging that nothing lasts forever and that everything is subject to change, you reduce the potential for suffering that arises from attachment, resistance, and the desire to control the uncontrollable. When you lose something you value, whether it's a cherished possession, a stable job, a fulfilling relationship, or a state of good health, the knowledge of impermanence allows you to accept the loss more gracefully, let go with greater ease, and recover more swiftly. Instead of clinging to what was, you can embrace the reality of what is and move forward with greater acceptance, resilience, and wisdom. In addition to helping you cope with negative situations, the practice of impermanence also enhances your appreciation for the positive moments in your life. Knowing that good times won't last forever compels you to fully engage with the present moment, savor the joyous experiences, and cherish the people who bring light and laughter into your life. This heightened awareness of impermanence can lead to a richer, more fulfilling, and more meaningful life, where you take nothing for granted, appreciate the beauty of fleeting moments, and live with greater intention and gratitude. To incorporate the principle of impermanence into your daily life, start by consciously observing the changes that are constantly occurring around you and within you. Notice how your thoughts and feelings come and go, how the weather changes throughout the day, how your relationships evolve over time, or how your body ages and transforms. Meditation can be an excellent tool for cultivating an awareness of impermanence, as it trains you to observe the flow of your experiences without judgment, attachment, or resistance. As you become more attuned to the impermanent nature of life, you may find yourself becoming more adaptable, more resilient, and more emotionally balanced in the face of change. You'll be less likely to react with intense emotion to life's inevitable ups and downs, and more likely to approach each moment with a calm acceptance of whatever comes your way. This mindful mindset not only reduces stress, anxiety, and reactivity, but also opens you up to a deeper level of peace, contentment, and fulfillment with life as it is, not as you wish it to be. Actionable steps to practice impermanence. Observe nature. Pay attention to the changing seasons, the cycle of day and night, or the growth and decay of plants. Mindful observation. Notice how your thoughts, feelings, and sensations arise and pass away. Letting go. Practice letting go of attachments to material possessions or specific outcomes. Cherish moments. Appreciate the positive moments in your life and savor their fleeting beauty. Acceptance. Cultivate acceptance of change and uncertainty as inherent aspects of life. Use the power of adaptive control, navigating life's unpredictability with grace. Adaptive control refers to your ability to skillfully adjust your strategies, adapt your responses, and modify your behaviors based on the ever-changing circumstances around you. It's about cultivating flexibility in your actions, fluidity in your thinking, and a willingness to embrace change as an opportunity for growth, learning, and innovation. Adaptive control is a vital skill for navigating the complexities and uncertainties of modern life. It allows you to respond effectively to both expected and unforeseen challenges, bounce back from setbacks, and thrive in the midst of constant change. By mastering adaptive control, you not only cope with life's inevitable curveballs, but also learn to leverage them as catalysts for personal and professional development. You transform yourself from a passive reactor to an active creator, shaping your life with intention, resilience, and creativity. In practice, adaptive control involves recognizing when a certain approach, strategy, or mindset isn't serving your best interests, and being willing to pivot, adapt, or modify your approach accordingly. This might mean changing your method of handling a work project when the original plan is met with unexpected obstacles, reevaluating your career goals and priorities in response to new economic realities, or adjusting your communication style in a relationship to better meet the needs of your partner. The key is to remain open to feedback, willing to experiment with new approaches, and ready to make adjustments along the way, rather than rigidly sticking to a fixed plan or clinging to outdated beliefs. This concept is deeply intertwined with the idea of resilience. Resilient individuals do not merely withstand adversity, they actively adapt to it, often emerging stronger, wiser, and more resourceful than before. This adaptability relies on a unique combination of self-awareness, creativity, problem-solving skills, and emotional intelligence. Self-awareness allows you to recognize your own strengths and weaknesses, identify your emotional triggers, and understand how your thoughts and behaviors impact your ability to cope with stress. Creativity enables you to generate novel solutions to complex problems, think outside the box, and find innovative ways to adapt to changing circumstances. Problem-solving skills equip you with the ability to analyze challenges, identify potential solutions, and implement effective strategies to overcome obstacles. Emotional intelligence helps you manage your own emotions effectively, empathize with others, and build strong relationships that provide support and resilience during challenging times. To develop adaptive control, start by cultivating a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than feeling threatened by change or uncertainty. Try to see setbacks as learning experiences, obstacles as stepping stones, and unexpected events as invitations to expand your horizons. Encourage yourself to think creatively, looking for multiple solutions to any problem, and explore new approaches to old challenges. This diversifies your options, increases your adaptability, and increases your overall flexibility in navigating life's inevitable complexities. Another effective strategy for enhancing adaptive control is to actively practice scenario planning. This proactive technique involves thoughtfully thinking through a range of possible future scenarios, both positive and negative, and imagining how you might respond to each one. By engaging in scenario planning, you prepare yourself to handle various outcomes with greater calm, confidence, and effectiveness. You reduce the likelihood of being caught off guard by unexpected events and increase your capacity to respond thoughtfully and strategically, rather than reacting impulsively or emotionally. Moreover, building a strong and supportive network of relationships can also significantly facilitate adaptive control. Having trusted individuals whom you can turn to for advice, encouragement, or assistance can help you navigate through complex situations more effectively. Their diverse perspectives, experiences, and insights might offer valuable guidance that you hadn't considered, enabling you to adapt more readily to new challenges and make more informed decisions. By diligently using the power of adaptive control, you empower yourself to navigate life's inherent unpredictabilities with greater confidence, resilience, and grace. You become better equipped to handle stress, bounce back from setbacks, and thrive in the midst of constant change, all while maintaining a positive, proactive, and growth-oriented approach to life's inevitable challenges. Actionable steps to develop adaptive control: embrace change. Cultivate a mindset that welcomes change as an opportunity for growth. Scenario planning. Practice thinking through potential future scenarios and how you would respond. Seek feedback. Be open to feedback from others and use it to improve your strategies. Build a support network. Nurture strong relationships with people who can provide advice and encouragement. Learn from setbacks. View setbacks as learning opportunities and adjust your approach accordingly. Cultivate a deep sense of inner sovereignty, becoming the master of your inner world. Cultivating a deep sense of inner sovereignty involves developing a robust sense of self-governance, personal autonomy, and unwavering self-reliance. It means establishing firm and conscious control over your own thoughts, emotions, actions, and reactions, ensuring that your inner state is not easily swayed or dictated by external circumstances, the opinions of others, or the whims of fleeting emotions. This transformative practice empowers you to maintain your composure, uphold your integrity, and navigate life's complexities with greater self-assurance, inner strength, and unwavering resilience, even in the face of challenging, chaotic, or turbulent situations. Inner sovereignty is essentially about fully owning your personal power, embracing your inherent worth, and confidently asserting your independence in managing your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. It means recognizing that you are the ultimate authority over your internal landscape, and that you have the capacity to choose your responses, shape your beliefs, and create your own reality. This profound realization can significantly enhance your ability to stay calm, centered, and collected in the midst of external turmoil, because you understand that you can choose how to interpret and respond to any situation, regardless of the external pressures, expectations, or criticisms that may be directed at you. To effectively develop inner sovereignty, it's essential to embark on a journey of self-discovery and to strengthen your self-awareness through practices such as mindfulness meditation, journaling, introspection, and mindful self-observation. This involves regular and honest introspection to gain a deeper understanding of your core values, intrinsic motivations, emotional triggers, habitual thought patterns, and unconscious beliefs. Meditation and journaling can be invaluable tools for deepening this self-knowledge, as they provide a safe and structured space for you to explore your inner world, examine your thoughts and feelings without judgment, and connect with your authentic self. As you become more aware of what truly matters to you, what aligns with your values, and what brings you joy and fulfillment, it becomes easier to align your actions, decisions, and choices with your core beliefs, rather than being swayed by fleeting external factors, societal pressures, or the opinions of others. Another key aspect of cultivating inner sovereignty is learning to set and enforce clear, healthy, and respectful personal boundaries. This means consciously and deliberately defining what is acceptable and unacceptable in your interactions with others, and communicating those boundaries with assertiveness, clarity, and compassion. By setting strong and well-defined boundaries, you protect your mental and emotional space from being compromised, invaded, or depleted by others' demands, negativity, or emotional manipulation. Boundaries are not just about saying no to things you don't want. They are about consciously choosing what to allow into your life and what to keep out, based on what best serves your well-being, your growth, and your overall sense of fulfillment. Practicing assertiveness is also vitally important in cultivating inner sovereignty. Assertiveness doesn't mean being aggressive, domineering, or disrespectful. Rather, it's about expressing your thoughts, feelings, needs, and desires confidently, respectfully, and honestly, without infringing on the rights or needs of others. Assertiveness allows you to stand up for yourself, advocate for your needs, and make your voice heard without undermining the dignity or worth of others. It reinforces your sense of agency, strengthens your self-esteem, and affirms your capacity to navigate life on your own terms. Additionally, fostering resilience plays a crucial role in maintaining inner sovereignty. Resilience helps you bounce back from setbacks, recover from adversity, and adapt to challenging circumstances without losing your sense of self, compromising your values, or succumbing to despair. Resilience can be developed through intentionally seeking out challenges that push your limits, expand your capabilities, and teach you that you are capable of overcoming obstacles and weathering storms and thriving despite setbacks. By cultivating a deep sense of self-compassion, practicing gratitude, and building strong social connections, you can further enhance your resilience and fortify your inner sovereignty. Ultimately, cultivating a deep sense of inner sovereignty is about building a strong, resilient, and unshakable foundation within yourself. It enables you to face life's uncertainties, navigate challenging relationships, and pursue your goals with unwavering confidence, self-belief, and inner peace. It empowers you to live a life that is aligned with your values, guided by your intuition, and rooted in your own inner truth. This inner strength not only enhances your ability to remain undisturbed in turbulent times, but also contributes to a more fulfilling, meaningful, and empowered life, where you are the master of your own destiny. Actionable steps to cultivate inner sovereignty. Self-awareness. Practice regular introspection through journaling, meditation, or therapy. Boundary setting. Clearly define and communicate your personal boundaries to others. Assertiveness. Express your thoughts and feelings confidently and respectfully. Resilience. Develop coping mechanisms to bounce back from setbacks and adversity. Self-compassion. Practice treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during difficult times. By diligently integrating these 7 powerful lessons into your life, you can profoundly transform your relationship with stress, cultivate inner peace, and train your mind to remain unflappable, adaptable, and composed in the face of life's inevitable uncertainties, challenges, and transitions. Remember, the journey to mastering calm is not a destination, but rather an ongoing process of continuous practice, self-reflection, and unwavering commitment to your own well-being. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and embrace the challenges as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Thank you for joining us on Big Self today. We sincerely hope that these insightful lessons and actionable strategies empower you to cultivate a serene, controlled, and resilient mind, enabling you to live a more fulfilling, meaningful, and empowered life. If you found this content valuable, inspiring, or helpful in any way, please take a moment to show your support by hitting that like button, sharing this video with anyone who could benefit from its message, and leaving a thoughtful comment below. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more transformative content on mindfulness, emotional intelligence, self-development, and living a life of greater purpose and fulfillment. Stay calm, stay focused, stay empowered, and remember that the power to create your own inner peace lies within you. Until next time, take care and be well.